The meta in Warzone 2 Season 4.5 has changed, and these are the best guns to be using right now. So first things first, I'm going to be showing you the long range meta in Warzone 2 Season 4.5. And as you can see here, I have tested out a lot of different assault rifles and battle rifles, and this is the conclusion I came to when it comes to the close range meta. I think the Cronin Squall is the best long range weapon in the game right now. And as you can see here, if we compare it to the Lockman 556, the M13B, the M4, the TAC 56, the ISO Hemlock, and the TAC V, it has the best time to kill in the game right now. And it says it right here. The Cronin Squall has a 623 millisecond TTK up until about 39 meters before it does a slight jump, but it still has the best TTK out of all of these weapons here. So what comes close to it is the TAC V, which is another battle rifle. So obviously battle rifles are going to be doing more damage than assault rifles. So that comes in second place with 735 milliseconds TTK. And then for the assault rifles here, the M4 is surprisingly good. It has a 740 millisecond time to kill, followed by the M13B with the 781 millisecond TTK, and then the ISO Hemlock, Lockman 556, and the TAC 56 in that order. But these guns all depend on your type of gameplay. So for instance, if you want to have the best TTK and the best gun in the game, you go with the Cronin Squall. However, there is some recoil on it, so it's a bit hard to control. If you want a gun that is easier to control, you should go with the Lockman 556. However, it's not going to have the fastest TTK out of all of these weapons. Same thing with the M4. It has a little bit more recoil, but for assault rifles, it does a lot of damage. Same thing with the M13B. Does a lot of damage according to this information here, and it has great TTK. So it all depends on your type of playstyle. Do you want more recoil control or do you want more damage? For me, I prefer more TTK. The faster I can get the kill, the better. I'm pretty good at controlling recoil. It's not that hard in this game. All you have to do is just pull your mouse down or your analog stick down. So as you can see here, there's a lot of information to go by here. The most important thing is the ADS time. That is what factors in how fast the TTK is going to be. So the TAC V has the fastest TTK here when it comes, the fastest aim down sight time. So it'll aim down sight faster than all of these weapons here. Same thing with TAC 56, that comes in second. The M13B 517. And then the last one would be the Lockman 556. So the Lockman 556 has no recoil. However, the ADS time and the TTK time is really high. So it's not the best gun if you're trying to kill people extremely quick. The Cronin Squall has a 544 ADS time, which is it's pretty fast, but the TTK makes up for it. You don't have to shoot as many bullets to kill someone as the TAC V or the TAC 56. So the ADS time slightly factors in the TTK, but not really for this weapon. So Cronin Squall, in my opinion, is the best long-range weapon in the game right now. It is a battle rifle, so you need to level that up if you don't have it. And then for assault rifles, I would probably say the M4 or the M13B are the best assault rifles in the game right now. Followed by, if you want no recoil, go with the Lockman 556. So those are the best assault rifles, battle rifles, long-range meta weapons in the game right now. Now let's go to the close-range meta here, which is pretty interesting. For the close-range meta, we have the ISO 45 SMG, the new SMG that came out, the Lockman Sub, the X13 Auto Pistol, the Basilisk Pistol, the Vel 46, which is the MP7, and the Vaznev 9K. So out of all these weapons right now, let's check out the TTK. So obviously the Akimbo Basilisk is going to have the fastest TTK in the game. However, once you're past 12 meters with this gun, you can't really hit any targets with it. So I wouldn't go with the Akimbo Basilisk here. However, it does have the fastest TTK. If you want to be gimmicky with it, you can go with it. But I'm going to prefer a different weapon. So as you can see here, the next fastest TTK in the game, besides the Akimbo Basilisks, are the X13 Auto Pistol. That has a 520 millisecond TTK, which is incredibly fast, especially for a pistol here. And the craziest thing about all of this is that it has the same TTK up until 17 meters, and then all the other SMGs, the TT goes up tremendously, while the X13 Auto just goes up a little bit in TTK. So this gun has the same TTK as some SMGs at 28 meters. So the X13 Auto at 28 meters has the same TTK as like the ISO, the Lockman Sub, the Vel 46, the Vaznev, when those weapons are at close range, 0 to 10 meters up close. So that's really insane. So right now, I think the X13 Auto is the best close range weapon in the game, followed by the Lockman Sub, I would say. That has a 600 millisecond TTK, and the ISO 45 has a 603, the Vel 46 with a 693, and the Vaznev with a 616. Like I said, this all depends on your play style. So if you don't feel like using a pistol, and getting a pistol is pretty hard. The only way you can get a pistol is by grabbing your loadout. So you can't just go to the buy station and buy your pistol. So you're probably going to have to start off with an SMG. And the SMG that I would start off with is either the ISO 45 or the Lockman Sub, until I can get my loadout and get the X13 Auto. And as you can see here, the ADS time for the ISO 45 is 252 milliseconds. The Lockman Sub is 194, so that has the fastest aim down sight time. The X13 Auto 256, which has the slowest aim down sight time, but the TTK is so incredibly fast that it makes up for the slow ADS time. The Basilisk, you don't even aim down sight with that, so that doesn't matter. The Vel 46 has a fast aim down sight time at 215 milliseconds, and the Vaznev the same thing, 213 milliseconds. So, like I said, if it were me, I would get my Cronin Squall at the beginning of the game, and then my Lockman Sub, and when I can get my loadout, I'll trade my Lockman Sub in for my X13 Auto and absolutely destroy everyone in the game. I was trying it out today, and I was just winning so many games, destroying people at close range with the pistol, destroying people with the Cronin Squall at far range, and I'm enjoying this meta, but I think the X13 Auto is going to be removed from the game. And before I end this video, I'll just show you the build for the X13 Auto right here. So we have the DZS Open Comp Muzzle, Impact Point Barrel, 50 round drum, 9mm hollow point, and the F-Tac Ollie Z grip. So you can tune that to however you like. I have the tunings that I prefer personally on my build, but those are the attachments that'll get you these exact stats that I showed you right now. And then for the Cronin Squall, we're going with the S8 Leveler 55, the HR 6.8 barrel, the AMOB V4 scope, F-Tac Ripper 56 underbarrel, and the 50 round drum. And then all these other builds are pretty much the same. For the assault rifles, we're going with the D20 muzzle, the best barrel for each gun, so whichever one that is, and then the AMOB V4 scope, the largest mag, and the F-Tac Ripper underbarrel. So all the assault rifles are pretty much built the same. And yeah, I'll just show you the Lockman Sub build as well. L38 Falcon 226mm, VLK laser 7 milliwatt laser, mirror recoil 56 factory stock, 40 round mag, and the 9mm over pressured ammunition. You can go with the 50 round mag, however that'll slow down the ADS a little bit, and therefore making your TTK a little bit slower. It only slows it down by 10 milliseconds, which isn't bad at all. So if you really want those 10 extra bullets, it's probably worth going for the 50 round drum. And then for the ISO 45 here, we're going with the Spiral V3.5 flash muzzle, 7-inch X-Raptor V2 barrel, Slimline Pro optic, 45 round drum, and the A30 Stout rear grip. And yeah, that's the meta right now in Warzone 2 Season 4.5. So like I said, Cronin Squall, best long-range gun in the game right now, followed by the best close-range gun in the game would be the X13 Auto. And if you can't get your pistol right away, go with the Lockman Sub until you get your loadout and get the X13 Auto. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe if you want more Warzone 2 loadout videos and tip videos. Peace!
So we chop it, so we do it. They say when you come feel like down the street, alright. So we chop it, so we do it. Down don't know we a lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. They say when you come feel like down the street.